For me, it all starts with the service, and the service you get from Adrian Jules is really second to none. And work with Peter Roberti the past 5 years, and there's no tailor that provides the level of service that I get when I work with Peter and his partners at Adrian Jules. It's a first-class operation and experience from start to finish. It's another reason I love working with Peter and his team at Adrian Jules, because, fashion to me, it's evolved over the years. I'm a professional. I'm an attorney here in Buffalo, New York, but we're finding in our profession it's changing, and there's a need to have more casual wear, but casual wear that can be dressed up so that you can go to a client meeting or go to a courtroom or go to a meeting and look professional, but at the same time not look traditional. I'm wearing a lot of sport coats and jeans, a lot of sport coats and button downs, but not a ton of ties these days. And I think Adrian Jules gets that. The company has definitely modernized over time so that they can dress up professionals, attorneys like me, for both courtroom appearances, but also for boardrooms or for casual meetings with clients. And it seems to be more the norm today than it ever has been before. My clothing and my taste has definitely evolved over the years, and I think since I've been working with Peter Roberti, he's definitely taken my style and made it a little bit more pizzazz, I would say. I had been a lawyer and a traditional dresser for many years in my 30s and 40s. But as I got to know Peter over the last 5 years, he's challenged me a bit to think about style, thinking about sport coats that aren't just traditional grays and blues. And it's really made me feel good about how I look and how I show up when I'm going into meetings. I can't tell you how many compliments I get when I'm wearing clothing from Adrian Jules. There's just a little nuance about it, a little style about clothing from Adrian Jules that I think makes it special and unique. And I know that for a fact because of the compliments I get when I wear your clothing. Adrian Jules has that sort of depth in all the fittings that we can do. So I've got a couple of nice winter coats, a couple of nice winter sport coats. But I think one of the things I love most about working with Peter and everyone at Adrian Jules is summertime. I've done some really fun linen pants. We were just overseas in a warmer climate, and I was sending Peter photos when we were away of some really nice white linen pants that I wore night after night because we had to pack. No carry-ons or no check-ins as a rule in my family, so I had to pack in a small suitcase and wore a couple of Adrian Jules button-downs and a couple of linen pants that I got from Peter for 2 straight weeks, and they were perfect and made me feel good. Made me feel good to be traveling with my family, looking stylish, looking sporty. And so I like the variety that you can get when you work with Adrian Jules. So it's not a one-size-fits-all approach. It's tailor-made for what my taste is, for what my style is. And as you get to know Peter, he gets to know you too. And so he's pushed my boundaries, but recognizes I'm still at heart a guy born and bred in Buffalo who's practicing law in downtown Buffalo. And so I appreciate when he pushes my boundaries and ends up making me feel very confident, very good when I walk into a boardroom, when I walk into a club, when I walk into a meeting. I know I'm wearing my best, and it gives me a great deal of confidence in those meetings. For me, it's I've worked with a lot of tailors in my career, but what I found so refreshing about working with Adrian Jules are 2 things. Really, the value that you get from working with Peter or one of his members of his team, and then the service. It's literally 24/7. They'll come to your house. They'll come to your office. They'll meet you when you finish a round of golf. It's what works best for you, Dave. And being a professional myself and wanting to provide a high degree of customer service to my clients, it's refreshing when you work with Adrian Jules, because whatever works best for you works best for them. And I just love that mindset. So for me, it starts with the value and the high quality of the dress wear that I'm buying from Adrian Jules, but it also is also complementary with the service and the level of service and the type of service and the smile it brings to your face and the energy and enthusiasm Peter brings when you work with him. He's been everywhere that I've been because that's what's best for me or easiest for me. And that type of customer service is unique in this day and age. And it's definitely refreshing to work with these guys. Time is precious, and I love working with Peter and everyone at Adrian Jules because they recognize that, and they'll make appointments wherever and whenever is convenient for you. And when I say 24/7, I mean that. And it's just refreshing to work with a professional who's willing to make things efficient for you. So it's been a pleasure to work with Peter over the last 5 years. I can't imagine ever buying a suit, buying a sport coat, buying dress shirts, or now I'm even wearing jeans and shoes that these guys are dressing me in. But it's one-stop shopping for me from this day forward, that's for sure.